在之前的视频中和大家介绍了印度每年有接近20万的留学生来到美国，其中大部分在毕业后都选择继续留在美国工作。尽管每年美国 H1B 工签有70%的名额都被印度人抽走，但对于庞大的印度留学生人群来说，依然有很多人无法抽中。那他们又有什么好的办法继续留在美国工作呢？今天和大家分享一下我之前和印度小伙伴的视频聊天，他是我的大学同学，对留美工作和生活有很多自己的见解。那让我们来听听他分享的故事吧。今天准备让我大学最好的印度朋友莫汉来介绍一下在美国的印度同学的真实生活，并且分享一下他给国际同学的建议吧。之前已经和莫汉打过招呼了，他现在应该是在线的，那我们先来连线一下他吧。Hi Mohan, could you briefly introduce yourself?
Sure. For all of those watching the video, my name is Mohan Kantamaneni, and I moved from India to the US in 2016 for my master's in business administration. Like most of you, I have also gone through rough paths along the way, and in the process have figured out how to survive and I developed a good understanding of the process.
Okay, so from your observation, would Indian students who study in the US like to go back to India after they graduate, or they prefer to study in the US?
I think most Indians prefer to stay in the US because for most of us it is like second home. You know, you dreamt of this country growing up, and you heard stories about your neighbors who have moved to this country way back and prospered. So those stories definitely motivate us to think US as the first choice.
So what advice would you give to international students who plan to stay and work in the US?
So first of all, you know, I've gone through the same stage, so I can definitely share my experience. Before doing that, you know, given how the markets are trending, it's even before you join into a master's program, it's very important for us to research and see whether the program you're joining is a STEM or a non-STEM course. Definitely STEM courses give you a flexibility in terms of additional 2 years in terms of OPT versus non-STEM courses, including MBA programs where you have only 1 year OPT program. So you better do research and see how much risk you're willing to take, you know, choosing between a STEM versus a non-STEM course. But yeah, if you opt in for a non-STEM course, you will maximum have one opportunity to apply and get picked for a H1B lottery. If that doesn't happen, you definitely are in a challenging situation. I've known several of my friends who moved back to India or, you know, to their home country, and I've known some other people who have scouted for other alternatives, including the CPT program. CPT program, I think, is definitely valid, but you have to be very cautious in choosing the right CPT program that matches your profile and that matches your work, and also making sure that the program is genuine and you are regularly attending the classes and paying equal interest in finishing the course rather than simply treating it as a means to, you know, just stay in the country.
What advice do you have if the H1B lottery is not selected?
That is something a student has to prepare for. Even when he's in school, he or she should have multiple plans. You know, if your plan A is not working, you should have plan B, or if your plan B is not working, you should have plan C. So for example, if you're an OPT and your OPT is about to end, and if your H1B is not, you know, pick your option, you should kick in your plan B and you know, like, or by this time you should have even executed your plan B about maybe, you know, applying for a permanent residency in Australia, or permanent residency in Canada, maybe, you know, finding a better career opportunity in your home country. So there is no direct answer to it. It depends on what exactly you want. You know, for me, I mean, what works for me may not work for you. So it's always good to start early and have all the options on the table and pay equal attention to those options so that, you know, you won't get hurt or you won't regret when, you know, things don't go as planned.
没想到这次和莫汉聊了这么久，由于时间关系，那今天和莫汉的聊天视频就分享到这儿。希望他的建议真的能帮助到大家。如果大家有更多的问题，欢迎给我留言或者私信我。那我们下次见吧，拜拜。